Hey friends, welcome to my channel today. So today I have a layout for you that is entitled Fast Friends, and it's of my little munchkin. And she's about 5 months old here, and she is wearing she's wearing a Batman onesie because she's a girl. She's wearing a Batman onesie, and that's because this family loves Batman. And every time her father sees something that's Batman, well, her father or I see something that's Batman, it automatically and it's like instinctively knows it's got to jump into our shopping cart. So, and when I realized that this collection's papers matched so well with my photos, I was over the moon happy. And the collection I'm using is called Oh Happy Life, and it's by Amy Tan. And it's available in the Paper Issues shop if you want to head over and you need to get this in your life. If you use the code Lina at checkout, so spelled Lina, you'll get 20% off your entire order. So, hi, go nuts. I know I do. Oh, okay, that's another story. So, this layout started off, well, the photo, I gave my little one, Sophie the giraffe. And I had no idea that this collection had giraffes in it. I don't know where I was when I ordered it. Like, it's been sitting in um, my supplies forever. And when I pulled it out, I'm like, there's a giraffe in this paper collection. I'm like, I have the perfect pictures to scrap with this. So usually it ends up that I know which collection I'm going to use before I actually take the pictures, and I match my pictures with my paper. But this time it ended up being a great surprise the other way around. So I snapped this trio of pictures, and as soon as I gave Sophie to the little one, she loved her. It was just giggling and shoved her in her mouth, and she's teething. So it was great for her. It's great for her little gums. And so she loved it. And I was just snapping away, and every picture that I took, she's smiling and laughing and just having a ball with her. So I felt that this paper collection worked so well, and I'm happy that I got these pictures. So I decided to go with three of them, and because I couldn't just decide on one. So what I did is the two that are on the far left and far right are not popped up. They're layered with paper, but they're not popped up. And then that center one, I decided to pop up with some foam sheets, and you saw me do that there while I was rambling. and and yeah, so it just gives a bit of dimension, and it showcases that middle picture because the one on the left, hey buddy, the one on the left, she's just kind of like gazing into the camera with Sophie's leg in her mouth, and then that second one, she's actually looking at the camera and holding Sophie, and then that far right one, she's just laughing her face off. Yeah, so, okay, what was I saying? So the cardstock that I started with was Basil cardstock in Avalanche. And it's just a plain piece of textured white paper. I use the die cuts for this collection. And there's a lot of die cuts. And I painstakingly decided that I was going to back the entire giraffe with some of that foam sheet. So it took me a little while to do, just because I kept cutting my pieces too thick and I had to go back, and yeah, whatever. It was done. And so yeah, I'm just going to shop around other pieces. And I don't know about you guys, but I hate when they put that film over the acetate pieces. I know why they do it, okay? But it's such a pain in the butt to get off. Oh my gosh. And sometimes I don't even bother peeling it up because I'm just lazy that way. Or like I have, like, let's say half an hour to an hour to scrap while my girls are down napping, and I can't be taking 20 minutes just to take off some acetate film off the pieces, right? So whatever. In this case, I managed to get it off, but sometimes I just leave it. It drives me crazy that I'm just like, you know what? It looks fine with it. You can't even tell. So my title is going to be Fast Friends because these two were fast friends. They were friends fast. and I'm going to embellish the layout with the die cuts. And for the thickers, I used Doll in black. and they're like a kind of canvasy, I don't know, kind of texture to them. They're fabric. And then for the fast part, I used October Afternoon Daily Flash in that minty green color, which works perfectly with the collection. Yeah, so I glue all my thickers down with actual wet glue because me and thickers are not friends ever. Except for the foam ones, they stick nicely, and then always the fabric ones or the chipboard ones always end up falling to the bottom of my page protectors. It's probably because after time the adhesive, I always have trouble saying adhesive, becomes weak, and so it's just better for me to glue it. Then I decided that at the bottom I needed to add a strip to just balance and anchor everything out. So I just took a piece of that same cardstock, that same pattern cardstock in like the, I don't know what you would call it. It's just a black and white kind of floral doodle kind of print. And then that die cut was round, and I just cut the bottom off of it, and it says great story, even though I never journal. It's so rare when I journal on my pages. I just end up not liking my handwriting and I don't do it, but I always do write something on the back of my layout so that I know and I can remember what's going on. It's just I never do it on the front, and I never seem to like what my layout looks like when I do journal on the front, so I just avoid it altogether because I hate having to start over. Because I'm one of those that will think about the layout over and over and over again, and it'll drive me crazy. So at the top I put, in the same Daily Flash minty green alphas, I wrote out Sophie and Juliana, because Juliana is my baby's name, and Sophie's a giraffe. And yeah, that's pretty much it, other than me shopping for more layers. Shopping? for placing more layers and layering. Let's see what else. I eventually pull out some, what do I pull out? Dilutions ink spray in Cherry Pie. You'll see it here in a minute. And Heidi Swap Color Shine in Butter. So you'll see in a second, if I ever get there. I think layering takes me way too long. Some people make it look so effortless. Like, oh, have you guys ever seen Yana? I think her last name is, I don't remember her last name, but her channel is like paper, scissors, and glue. Her layering is always on point. Who says on point? I guess I do right now. And she makes me jealous the way she layers, and it's just like so effortless. She just like grabs pieces of paper, and it's like so perfect. And I'm not trying to compare myself with her, but I mean, I feel like internally I struggle. And maybe she does too. She just doesn't realize how awesome she is, or how awesome she comes across. So there's the dilutions in Cherry Pie, and when I use dilutions, I have to use something underneath so that I don't get splatter everywhere, because that stuff stains my desk like my husband killed me. This desk was so expensive. It was not even a desk. It's a dining room table that I stole from my dining room because I loved it so much, and I was like, we never used the dining room, so I took it from my desk, and yeah, so he gets mad. But anyways, thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed my layout, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!